Hey guys, this is Hell Hades free to play. Guys, I'm back on the free to play account. I want to show you some progress I've made. I had some big wins this week and I had some tragic losses. I guess the biggest win for me is being able to nail the dragon turn attack whilst we've had this 3 times speed event running. So I actually got the prism shard. We're about to pull that shard in a minute. The sad thing, I think, is like, even though I put a lot of energy and time into this, I'm still outside of the points. Now, this is a crucial tip for players that are playing on a budget or free-to-play and stuff. Like, choose your fights, I guess. Choose your battles. And right now, at 2,400 points, with an hour to go, a lot of people, what they've done, similar to what I did, is they grabbed the prism shards and then they stopped caring about this event. So what I can do here in the next hour is I can snipe a reward. Okay, I can get myself, let me just, in fact, let's do a quick dragon run. I'll show you where I'm at with dragon. So I've been running 13 just because it's a really comfortable run for me. But I'm getting to the point where I probably could push like one more stage up. Or actually, no, I'd probably get close to 16. I didn't want to experiment too much whilst we had this event on where I kind of wanted to try and grab some gear. I haven't really gear farmed on this account at all. So an opportunity to grab some gear, which is really going to make a difference for the account, is really important. And on the way, so I got the prism shard, which we're going to pull in a minute. On the way, I also got an epic book. I got some lunar points. I think they're called lunar. Anyway, the Titan point things. And it turns out to be quite a decent haul. Yeah, it turns out to be quite a good one. I did see a message actually from someone who said, if you just want to score a lot of points on these turn count events, you could drop levels significantly. So he was saying he runs level 4 dragon, one shots wave 1, one shots wave 2, and basically one shots the dragon or kills the dragon in 2 hits. And he was saying that he gets way more points doing that than if he comes and gets to a level where he actually farms, which is an interesting concept. For me, bearing in mind I'm trying to balance a couple of things. I'm trying to get gear that I actually want, and I'm trying to do the event. I personally would rather go somewhere where I can get the gear. That's my personal view. I don't know the difference of point scoring, whether it'd actually be worth it, but yeah, this is where I'm playing anyway. So you can see there, 18 points for a run, and I've got a chance, as long as nobody else is also pushing, which they might be in fairness, but if others are not pushing, then I've got a chance to just sneak in and either grab one of these energy slots or grab some gems. By the way, I meant to say this earlier, but I'm just going to throw it out there now. I did a video on the Fateless channel yesterday, Prototype 2.0, first 3D champion. Just if you're interested in the Fateless project where we're designing our own turn-based hero collector game, this is a really cool video to kind of get to grasp of where we are so far. You can go in, you can see what our first level design looks like. You can see what our first common champion looks like and get involved. And I'd also say if you're enjoying that type of content, come and sub to the Fateless channel and come and join the Fateless Discord. It really helps us as a business get seen by more people if we get those type of things happening. And obviously that means we're going to have a better chance of being really successful with our game launch. So would appreciate it if you come and at least take a look at the video, but then also sub to the channel and all that type of stuff. Anyway, right, yeah, so you can see here, I think I'm going to be able to get really what I want. And I think what I want is this 150 energy. I could go for the gems, and maybe I could even get up to like the 60 gems. But 40 gems is worth less to me than 150 energy right now. So kind of balance what you want, honestly. At the same time, you're making other decisions. So Tag Team Arena, I should be able to get up and get this 4-star chicken today. You can see I'm second place here. I would love to be first place in this fight because you get 6-star relentless gear. And any 6-star gear for me right now is huge. But at least I want the epic book. That's what I want. Epic book, 4-star chicken, ways to progress my account. They're both massive. So again, it's choose your battles. Where can you play? Where have you got the resources to do stuff? And someone like Tag Team Arena, once you have used your efforts for the day, one refill of 10 more fights actually only costs 15 gems, which is super low. It's really low. It's actually one of the best gem uses in the game once you get going, because on a weekly basis, I'm close to getting my next ancient shard. In fact, I should be able to do it today. And then I'm kind of like flipping between the Ancient Shard and the Energy on the free-to-play. See, I also bought the 3-star chicken. It's actually kind of bad value, but did it anyway. Because I'm not on the free-to-play collecting the fragments for Drex. Normally I would, by the way. He's a great champion to pick up. But because we're doing this as a 3-month challenge, I don't feel like it's worthwhile. It's just not worth my time. And there's not much else in this bronze tier that you want to pick up. And getting to silver is way harder than you would believe, honestly. And they don't let you buy the silver stuff. Still, I can't believe they still don't until you're in silver. Like, just open the shop up, Raid. Open the freaking shop up. Are you insane that you don't just open the shop up and let people decide what they want to buy? Seriously. Like, this would be really valuable to me. This would be worth considering saving for me. I just don't get the mentality that this is still a lock shop. But anyway, I've also got a really poor experience. I've said it a few times, but my experience with the arena now is complete boredom. It's the most boring thing in the land to play arena when you are a new player that's progressing at any sort of pace. Because I've been in this limbo. I've been gold 3. I've been down to this level. I've refreshed whenever I'm on the PC, honestly. And I'm just not moving. And that's being really active. Really active. I'm not moving. I'd imagine most people just sit at the like mid stage of gold 1. It's very difficult to go down. I actually would rather be silver 4 fighting teams that are interesting to fight. But my win rate is going to be high because I win just about every fight I do. Unless there's the odd like one-man team where Arbiter just KOs my whole team or stuff like that. So I take some fights which are, I guess, a little bit dodgy, which is why I got an 87. But only because, honestly, it's because it's so boring. And I never get through all my arena refreshes. I just never do. And there's never enough fights to take. So arenas are a really tragic situation right now. Something else which I am, I guess, struggling with is Doom Tower now. We're starting to get to the waves where it's hard. And it's honestly, it's not even the bosses. The bosses I have one-shot every single time I've tried so far. But this wave in particular has got me stumped. There was another wave, I think it might have been 36, which is really hard. So yeah, I'm coming up against problems. And for me, my biggest issue is I do not have like guaranteed CC and my damage dealers don't hit hard enough yet. So I've got double problems. I've got one kind of CC champion in Luria who's good, but not great. And she's only level 40, so she's very killable right now. She's also my shield set champion, which means that her stats are not good because my shield set is terrible. It's really bad. Like, I've got a flat HP chest on. We've got HP percent, boots, and chest to try and just get some health. But because she's level 40, her base stats are low, or lower than they would be. And then the rest of the gear is just trash. So there's nothing good about this. It gives me a tiny shield. Without the shield, I just get blown up really quick. Because this wave in particular is nasty. Every wave has got a Cupidus. And Cupidus, like Venus combo. Oh my God, what is the chances of me not landing these flipping burns? It's like 5% at this point. And I absolutely have to land the burn on Cupidus. It's the only one I have to land on. Okay. Right, drop defense. And again, I have to land drop defense on Cupidus. Otherwise, this is a wipe. I'll show you why. Look, we go nuke. You're like, oh, you're going well. Nuke. Cupidus stays alive. He's the only one that I don't want to be alive right now. The only one. Everyone else, I would actually welcome some of these other ones to stay alive. Okay, here we go. Also, getting extra turns. I need to get drop defense back for the next wave. So I'm after extra turns for Daithy. Kale, like, nukes down pretty well. We don't really want to kill everyone here, but I absolutely need to kill at least 3. Otherwise, I just die. So this is not too bad. I want to save this potential freeze for the next wave. But even looking here, 50% chance of placing a freeze for a turn. 50%. It's just, sounds like it's good. It's actually just not enough. And even now, if both of these have a go, probably going to lose my Luria. If I lose my Luria, I've lost my shield for the next wave. So there's all of these challenges. Oh, she lived. That's actually good. Don't, like, right now, all I'm thinking in my head is, please don't die. Please don't die. Because I want as many people to get an extra turn as possible to get skills back. But he's dead, which means now I'm struggling because I need an extra turn proc here. Didn't get it, which means I've got no drop defense out. This fat sausage at the end is a problem. Vayne hits really hard. Cupidus hits really hard. It's problematic. I've got 3-turn cooldown on this nuke. I obviously didn't have Chaos nuke back yet. Yeah, it gets really difficult. I don't have masteries on everyone, which means I don't have cooldowns coming back quick enough. And I don't have the one where we push turn meter back with A1s, which would be really helpful as well. So now's the dream effort. I kind of need as many freezes as possible. This is where I'm talking about CC. I really need multiple. Landing a freeze on Cupidus is actually super lucky. So we're in with some sort of shout here. The sausage dog is my biggest problem. We get our drop defense out. We start taking the retribution hits. Didn't land on Cupidus. The sausage cleans it all off and replaces it with increased defense right before I get my nuke. And at this point, it's game over. Yeah, so I need so many layers of good fortune to happen for me to have a chance to beat this wave. And this is only wave 2. I've got past this wave before several times. But on wave 3, it just gets harder. It just gets harder. Like, yeah, I need so many things going my way. So Doom Tower, I've hit like a bit of a roadblock, mainly because I don't have good enough gear and I don't have good enough CC. Like, this needs to be a crit damage amulet so that he can nuke stuff down. I mean, his stats are not bad, honestly. 131 crit damage, 2.6k attack for the level I'm at is not bad. And Rathalos, again, I need to ascend him. I need to get crit damage going on. His stats are not good enough. And I say my shield set champion's not good enough. I'm not rotating quick enough. Otherwise, we're kind of in an okay spot. So I've hit a bit of a roadblock in Doom Tower. Mainly just, it's like, okay, you need to go away. Stop trying to progress there. Go away and farm some stuff. You need some gear now. Trouble with that is, you also, I'm like, I need some gear, but I also really need more levels. Like either another 6-star would help. Dithey as a 6-star would help. I also need more books. You know, more cooldowns. Actually, Dithey is booked. More cooldowns on like Maud's abilities would be really helpful. Yeah. So anyway, I've got lots going on, but I kind of feel like I've got to that point now where I can't quite progress through some of the stuff I wanted to progress on. I've also got I've also had a bit of a win in the monster path. So I got all the way down the left-hand side, got the book, got down the right-hand side, got to the points. I was hoping to get this book as well. I just couldn't get there. Like I had to choose between the dragon runs and choose between the monster path. And I ended up choosing dragon over it. So we're going to do our summon. We definitely get an epic, which is cool. I would love a Ruella for Fire Knight, or even a Neldor for Fire Knight could be cool, especially with the decreased attack, which I don't have. Double AoE as well. Like I feel like Neldor would be a cool one to get. Who else might be good? Stag Knight's always good, but doubles up a bit with what a champion of mine already does. Albeit AoE decreased attack is just a brilliant skill, so he could be good. Also, old Gruckus wouldn't be a bad one to get. AoE decreased attack and a leech could be quite cool. So yeah, few in the mix. Let's see what we get. Come on, something big. Something big. I mean, a lich. Not the one. That's not what we were hoping for at all, honestly. At all. That's a sad pull right there. That's a sad pull. He's so bang average, it's insane. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, right, I'm going to get doing some dragon runs, see if I can steal and snipe this last little bit. And we will be doing a stream tonight with the Hell Hades team, talking about experiences so far and you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly about their free-to-play experience so far. So come and join me for that. It's going to be 8 p.m. UTC on this YouTube channel. I'll see you then.